All right. And we're good. Welcome back, everyone. We're finishing up the prologue for Trails in the Sky. Last time we left off, the mayor was robbed. And the only suspect that we know of was... what's her name? Josine? I can't believe I'm forgetting her name. She'll come up soon. But we know where she was staying, so we're going to go find her. Was she on the first floor? I think she was on the first floor. Nope. Got to talk to him. Estelle, Joshua, and even Scheherazade. Is something the matter? Do you remember a girl named Josette? That's her name. She's a student from the Royal Academy who should be staying here. Of course I remember her, but she checked out just a moment ago. Shoot, we're a minute too late. Let's hurry to the landing port. We might be able to catch her there. She really didn't seem like a bad girl. So yeah, we're chasing after Josette. Because she's the only suspect. Please excuse the delay. The airliner should be arriving any time now, so please be patient. Yo, Alan, it's us if you haven't noticed. Oh, it's you guys. Oh, and Scheherazade too. Thank Idios for the feast of the eyes. So, what's up? You didn't by chance happen to see a girl in a school uniform around here, did you? A girl in a school uniform? A school uniform from where? From the Genis Royal Academy. Oh boy, no, oh baby. Those uniforms are so hot. The contrast to those neatly pleated white skirts and navy blue socks. Oh yeah, I can see them now. I totally forget what the boys' uniforms look like, though. This is one obsession I just don't get. Thus defineth man's eternal struggle. Back on topic here, so you didn't see a girl in a Royal Academy uniform? Nope, not this month. And believe me, I watch for those. I check all the passengers boarding and disembarking, so I can tell you at least that she hasn't come here. Which means that she came into Roulette on the roads without using an airliner. This complicates things. Our search field suddenly got much bigger. Come to think of it, there must be others, so they've got to be hiding somewhere. Wait, that reminds me. What does, Estelle? I almost forgot that we found this. Could this be some sort of clue? All right, we did find that. Shara, do you know any places nearby where cervase trees grow? Cervase trees, huh? I'm pretty certain they grow in Mistwald, south of Roland. Mistwald? That's a forest in the opposite direction from home. There's Roland, right? Seems like it's worth looking into. That settles it. Let's hit up the highway through Roland's south gate. You're really excited, aren't you? Well, whatever it is, good luck. So how's it going, Scott? Since it appears currently you're the only one in the chat. Oop. Wait up! You're running like a crazed lunatic. You're running like a crazed lunatic. Who can just walk at a time like this? Nice. Maybe I should think about cutting back on those blasted cigarettes. Meanwhile, his artwork has him with a cigarette. Good to hear, though. Editing more Arceus, I'm guessing. What are you two up to? What are the two of you up to? You kids again, huh? Actually, we gotta get going into Bose ASAP. But the airliner's not even here yet. I know, that's why we're heading there on foot. Nice. It'll take some time, but it's not a distance that we can't cover by ourselves. Well, don't wear yourselves out too badly. By the way, are you after a scoop or something? Yeah, and the mother of all scoops, too. No time to talk. We've got to make it there today. I wonder if Niall's going to be alright. See you later, Estelle. Joshua. Well, aren't they a lively pair? Friends of yours? Those were the reporters from one of the jobs that Dad had asked us to take over. I wonder what's going on. Yeah, we'll be hearing about what's going on soon. That is the start of everything. And it all leads back to the same source. Oh, right. At the end of the last episode, we got the Eagle Eye Quartz. See on the mini-map how we got the little red dots now? And we can see the enemies from so much farther away? Eagle Eye does that. So we can actually see enemies on the mini-map now, where before we couldn't. Oh yeah, it is really nice. It allows me to dodge stuff easier. Because right now, I don't really feel like dealing with them. Into Mistwald. We've actually been to the area where we're supposed to be going in Mistwald too. Because we had to go there a little early. So this is Mistwald, huh? Can you tell us anything, Shara? Someone came through here, alright. From what I could see, a number of people passed through here not long ago. I'd wager Mira we're on the right track. How can you be so sure? Because tracking fugitives is an essential skill for bracers. Anyway, let's check the woods. Be sure to keep your voices low. Roger that. Understood. Okay, we are going to be saving, because there is going to be a dialogue option up here, which we have to get right, and I don't want to accidentally skip through it and be an idiot. Plus, Mistwald is kind of annoying, because there is no mini-map. However, Eagle Eye still helps, because we can see the enemies from much further away. Like that Rhino Sighter right there. And not that Rhino Sighter right there. Oh, we needed to heal. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just gonna run. Because I don't think we have anything to heal EP. Nope. So Joshua's 10 is massively important. Because otherwise, he just can't use magic. Let's see, I think this is the wrong way. It is the wrong way. However, we'll still go up here. You'll be important later, Tree. Well, much later. We're not going to be back here for a while. Not till next game. And here we go. That was too easy. And to think something as exquisite as this fell into my hands with almost no effort. Wait till Don and Kyle hear about this. You surprised me, that's for sure. The way you pulled off that act wearing the school uniform was simply astounding. Just what you'd expect from the mademoiselle of an ex-aristocrat family. Yeah, but what's in the past is in the past. But it certainly doesn't help that in this outfit I can deceive almost anyone. That gullible mare and that dim-witted bracer girl. Idiots. The whole lot of them. What was that? Calm down. Let's see what else they have to say. Fine. But I'm not happy about this. Yeah, but that girl seemed pretty tough. I mean, she took care of all the monsters that appeared in the mine. The mine? Oh, so you're the one who screwed up their job. If you had just done it like you were supposed to, I wouldn't have had to put on a monkey show to get this thing. My apologies. Forget about it. All's well that ends well. At any rate, those two kids being bracers was an absolute joke. Especially that brainless bimbo. She honestly believed we could be friends. What a friggin' moron. And I had to try so hard just to keep from laughing. How stupid could you be? It's so... Now that is rich. What's so funny? It's you guys. Yep, it's the brainless bimbo and her absolute joke of a bracer partner. And this probably won't come as a surprise, but we're going to beat you up now. What? Bracers? How did they find... You did a fine job stealing the septium from the mayor's residence, but it looks like you were a little careless in the end. In accordance with the law of the Bracers Guild, you are hereby under arrest and charged with breaking and entering, vandalism, and burglary. It would be in your best interest not to resist, but I'm sure Estelle is hoping you will. This doesn't look good. What are we going to do, Josette? How about you quit quaking in your boots, for starters? These bracers are nothing more than a ragtag group of kids. I think it's time we showed them the real strength of the Kapua family. Who are you to be calling us kids, you brat? I've had it up to here, and I'm going to do something about it right now. Hey, that's my line. All right, boys, get 'em. Roger that. All right. So this is also the reason we saved at the entrance of the forest. Because these guys aren't easy. Let's see. I'm going to give Estelle some strength and then just immediately S-break. And we're going to get rid of the one closest to Estelle. Or at least attempt. Oh, no game audio? I should have game audio, because it's picking it up. Yeah, no, it's absolutely picking it up. Oh boy. We'll have to figure that out. Hold on. Technical difficulties, please stand by. Ah, boy. Yeah, no. Streamlabs says it's picking it up. What am I doing wrong here? Of course, whenever I click out, it goes away anyway, so... let's try that. Okay, so it just, for some reason, decided to go to somewhere else. It wasn't actually going to my headset, I think it was going to the controller for some reason. So a lot of things want it to go to the controller. Alright. I'm going to heal up Joshua really quickly, because he's got 20 health. Oh boy. We've got plenty of reviving items, but I just don't want to use them yet. Okay, so just to point this out, aerial, unlike some moves, you actually select where it hits. So right now, it's going to hit everywhere in that circle, and I placed the circle itself. Ooh, that's not good. Two of them moved out of it. I'm actually going to do a clock up on Shara. And it's going to go ahead and give Joshua a drill meatball. Because this next turn is going to hurt. Oh boy. Yeah, as much as I want to get rid of Josette, getting rid of those three is the better idea. Okay, that's fine. That's... Oh boy. Okay. We're going to have to see who Josette's targeting. There's no indication. Great. Scheherazade, you're getting a heal. And then, I'm hitting these three with a powered-up hurricane. Oh, Estelle. Okay. That's actually fine. I equipped Estelle with an item earlier that actually made that work out. And we're going to do Sylphin Whip. Try to take these two out. I took one of them out. Okay, we managed to get our S-Craft. And right on time, too, because we can get a bunch out of Josette here. And then next turn we'll revive Estelle. Only problem is she used a tear, so she just healed up all that damage. Better than the alternative, though, where she healed the partner that was at 19 health. Estelle's probably going to go down again. Yep. Actually, no, doesn't make a difference. Joshua's our fastest party member, so I'm going to heal him right now. We're going to revive Estelle again. Oh boy. I was over-leveled for the rest of this chapter. Not for this. Just goes to show you, Nightmare mode doesn't fuck around. Okay, I'm going to heal with Joshua. And Estelle's got attack up due to the drill meatball. I'm going to attack with her. Then we're going to target lightning on Josette. Oh, and because I had put a cast quartz on her before this fight, Shara actually got that attack off stupid fast. Drill meatball. Because Josette's doing 114 damage. Let's see. No, actually, I'm just going to attack, because I have impede. Didn't work. It was worth a try. Impede actually makes it so you have a chance of canceling an art from going off. So, had to give it a try. Didn't work. Whatever. Petrify Breath, that's fine. Estelle is just going to take that. However, she's not going to take much more. And Estelle's our only one with healing arts. You know what? Critical heal, that's fine. Because that means it heals 300 instead of 200. And we can switch back to this theme. And we're going to take out the bandit. And there we go. Bandit eliminated. She's going to use Tear, meaning Joshua's absolutely fine. But I wanted to make sure he was at full health. Hey, it was a good choice. Now, if only Josette hadn't healed herself 200. Especially because it doesn't look like anyone's doing damage to her. Except for Shara's magic. Alright. Last regular healing item. Nope, we want lightning. Most boss fights are, to be fair. Ooh! She's sealed up, so now she can't use any of her physical attacks. And now, yes! We've got a critical on Sever. Meaning this is going to do a lot of damage. More than she can heal, at least. It still turned out better. And yeah, let's use an airstrike. Estelle, you go up a little further. Okay, airstrike doesn't do nearly as much. Well, we're gonna taunt her. She resisted. Great. Oh boy, I don't think I can cancel. Nope, she's just gonna heal herself another 200. Great. Honestly, if we get to a point where we can't do damage, then I'm gonna back out. I'm going to go back and heal, that way everyone in our party has EP. And then we're going to try again. Honestly, there's no reason I should only be doing 1 damage. Yeah, at this point, we can't do any damage outside of just trying to smack her. And smacking her is not doing enough damage. So we're going to let her kill us. Great, Joshua, you just had to get blind off. Just make it go longer because he got the, what is it, 10% chance of blind? Okay. We're going to back out to the beginning of the forest, and we're going to go heal. I didn't even think about that, but yeah. And honestly, we might try for 1 or 2 more of the Shining Palms. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking, was cheesing it by gaining even just 1 more level. Or just getting more Sepith, that way we can unlock more magic. I could do that as well. I don't think we need to. Though again, I think I'm going to really quickly go and try to get some Sepith out of the Shining Palms. Because all we really need to do that is for Estelle to have maxed out. Well, not even maxed out. Have at least 100 CP. Which she does. And we can tell from a mile away when this thing's actually spawned now. And when it's chasing us. So, what we're going to do is Shadow Spear. And what the others do really doesn't matter. Because all we're after is the second slot there. But Shadow Spear has a chance of instant KO. Of course, you know, I can't can't S-brake when they flee for some reason. It's supposed to be able to. Oh well. It's easy as running back and forth. There we go. There's another one. Hey, there we go. All I needed was that. Oh yeah, attribute guard, because I made Estelle's attacks earth-based. Because I'm so smart. Hey, he stuck around. Isn't that wonderful? We don't care if he flees. But he's not. There we go. So we don't gain experience, but we gain 36 of every Sepith. And let's just go ahead. Oh. Well, that works out. So the green hearts are actually CP. So just by starting that fight, both Estelle and Joshua got 50. We didn't have a preemptive, so... There we go. We're going to be doing this until we get a good lineup on this. Good lineup of bonuses. All we want... There we go. We got it this time. And you know what? We're going to kill this one. Oh, wait. We might not. Right. I didn't have 200. Who cares? 34 of each. And we'll do that one more time, because that should allow us to unlock one slot on... Let's say Joshua. Because right now, I don't think the level will matter. We shall be done soon. Oh, that would have been a perfect one for Cher to get Ariel on. We're just grinding up CP. Really? Fine. Here, Joshua, you get a free heal. And if he's going to stick around a little bit, I'm just going to try to smack him with those two. Sorry for the grind. I've been trying to keep this off screen, but the game apparently didn't want me to. Ooh, there we go. That is about the best thing we could have asked for. Because for every individual hit of Ariel, I got it a little bit. I don't care if they all run. In fact, if anything, we just want this one to end right now. One use of aerial with Sepith up. 66. We're good. Yep. So it doesn't get as many hits on one person as Estelle's S-Break does, but it hits a large area. Aerial's broken. Let's see. You know, I don't know. Let's see. What do you guys think? Should I grind up the last little bit? It wouldn't take very long, but it's annoying. And just open up the last slot on Joshua. Because I need 6 more fire and 54 more wind. Okay. Charge! Shining Palm! You will die! Didn't spawn this time. Luckily we can tell from a distance now. We're just going to do a hit with both of them, then run. And just wait for a good lineup. Yeah, same thing. Hope for the best and then run. Just trying to gain CP. Well, hey, the wrong person got the last little bit there. Oh well. Okay. No, this one's not good enough. If Charizard was going second there, that would have been great, but the last person in the cycle, if we don't get good bonuses, just has to run. This one... we got the 50 on Estelle. It's good enough. Here we go. Shadow Spear. Aerial's not going to happen on time, but let's just Soul Blur just because. And then we're going to do this. Smack him a bunch. Yeah, we're just going to let him run away. Or we got a 50% up. Let's try to kill him anyway. There we go. Hey, and that actually leveled up Estelle and Joshua. And got us exactly enough Sepith. There we go. I think we're all set. Now we're going to go into Joshua's and open up his last slot. And now let's put these quartz on. And on Joshua, we're going to put... Oh, no, we don't want that. We want this. Quartz. And we want a cast. And let's grab an HP. And a defense. We'll put impede 1 and cast 1. Now I'm going to switch this around somewhat. Let's see. Magic 2. Chaos Brand takes 5. I don't think we have enough for any of those. Might be able to get Hellgate on Joshua. So Hellgate take... Oh, I know how to do it. Put a hit on her. Instead of impede, take Eagle Eye. Okay, what am I missing? It takes 4, 2, 1. And on Joshua we have 4. Oh wait, we have Hellgate. I'm a genius. Yeah, I think we're going to do this. And Estelle, we're going to put impede. Invade. Yeah, there we go. I think we're all set up. We'll go buy some more healing items. Because obviously what we had wasn't enough. We'll buy 24 more. We grinded up all that money for a reason. Sure, it was all off screen, but I definitely spent at least 30 minutes just going back and forth with veggie sandwiches. It was all for something, I promise. And then, because we unlocked the slots, they got more EP. So we're going to heal that all up. Now I think we're fine. I don't think we need to have... Actually, I know one other thing I want to do here. I'm not going to be able to unlock one of hers. I was going to give her an action 1 just to make her faster. But we're not going to have her in our party for very long. Scheherazade leaves us after this fight. At least I believe she does. No, Scheherazade sticks around for a while. It's some of the other characters who only last through the chapter. Every character comes back later, but most of the time they come back up to par with where you're at, or where you're expected to be at. So yes, Scheherazade does... Well, I've already been in this fight. You missed it, Anthony. I was getting my ass kicked. Or rather, I got to the point where I couldn't do damage. So we went up and did some grinding. So the important part is right here. Because we have to go and hold our tongues. I already read this all out, so I'm mostly just skipping through it. I know you haven't read it, Anthony, or heard it. Pretty much, Josette was playing everyone a fool. She's dressed in the school uniform just to fool people. And she's insulting the mayor and Estelle. Those two kids being braces were absolute jokes. Especially that brainless bimbo. And then we come out and kick her ass. But yeah, the last time we were in this fight, we beat her 3 minions, but I'm not strong enough for physical attacks to actually hurt her in Nightmare Mode. So I have to hurt her with magic. And the only person who had any magic left, the EP left, was Estelle, who was only dealing a couple of damage per hit. We're talking like 34 of her 797 health, of which she can heal up 200 with one spell. Let's see. Now we're going to attempt. Yeah, we'll hit both of them before they move, so. And we're going to do a clock up on Scheherazade. So yeah, you're much better off now. Ooh, and one of them can't even attack now. Brilliant. To be fair, Legends Arceus, you have free reign to mess around. You should be messing around and catching all the Pokemons. I should be able to hit all. Really, the one that moved had to be you, huh? Fine. We're just going to lightning bolt that one again. Why not? Oh, and the one that's closest fainted, so it was all his fault anyway. Then a tear ball. Oh look, Josette's trying to heal. I'm gonna dual strike. Just take this guy out and redirect her heal back at herself. Because anytime you cancel something that's aimed at an ally, it will always just go back to the person casting it. Let's take out both minions since we're going to do more damage with this. And clock up on Joshua. This should take both of them out. There we go. We are so much better off this time. Lightning. Oh no, she's gonna heal. A good portion of that's gonna go away. Yep. Nothing we could do there. Sure, let's try a Shadow Spear. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, who cares? Then Tear on Joshua, because he's dealing the main damage for us. Well, him and Scheherazade. We're going to do a Hellgate. Oh yeah, Hellgate's the way to go. So mostly what we're trying to do right now is set up for this. Sadist Whip. Critical. The Hell's Gates with the Sadist Whip and yeah. Oh, and it canceled her. Not like it matters, because bam. That's our win. And look, we're so overleveled we only get 11 experience out of the boss fight. That's actually kind of sad. How in the world? You had enough yet? That's what you get for taking bracers lightly. And we'll be taking this back if you don't mind. And thank you very much. Hey, that septium belongs to me. No, not you. To the people of Relent, that's who. The sheer nerve you have to say something like that is outstanding. Now that we've got the crystal back, how about we move on to confession time? That's an interesting name you mentioned. The Kapua family, was it? Me and my big mouth. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. So, you want to be a tough egg to crack, do you? I don't mind at all. In fact, I like them that way. Ah! What are you trying to do? That's a dangerous thing to be swinging around like that. Well, if you can't answer with your mouth, give me a moment. If you can't answer with your mouth, then maybe your body can answer instead. But don't worry, I'll be extra gentle. Eek! Get away from me, you crazy witch! I think Shara's enjoying this. Let's sit back and enjoy the show. Look out, Shara! An orbital gun? Are you alright, Shara? I'm fine. Forget about me. Look at that. An airship? Ha ha ha! Looks like the tables have turned in our favor now, aren't they? Are you okay, Josette? Kyle, you're late. Where have you been? Oh, never mind. Just hurry up and give us a hand. No can do. Our push in the Roland region has been put on hold. Something big came up in the Bose region while you were away. What's that supposed to mean? I don't have time to explain. Hurry and hop on or I'll have to leave you behind. Crap. Just where do you think you're going? We'll pick this up another day. And don't think you've won either. Payback's gonna be a beast. And there they go. I sure wasn't expecting anything like that to come out of the woodwork. Looks like they caught us all off guard. This isn't a laughing matter. Right now I'm so frustrated I don't even know what to think. Well, on the bright side, we did get back the Septium Crystal. Switching gears, that group sure looked like a bunch of sky bandits. Yes, that certainly seems to be they certainly seem to be that variety. It also sounds like they've made the Bose region their base of operations as well. I certainly wouldn't have expected a group like that to travel all the way into a rural place like Relent. I couldn't care less if they're sky bandits or brigands. The next time I see that scruffy, lying jerk of a tomboy, I'm going to thwack-bam kapow her. What's thwack-bam kapow supposed to mean? Thus, the Septium Crystal, stolen from the mayor's residence, was safely recovered. After returning it to the mayor, Estelle and the others returned to the guild to report the details of the incident. It looks like you've had a rough day. Who would have thought that sky bandits would appear? I don't blame you for letting them escape. No, this time it was my fault. I should have been more careful. I'm really far from being in the same league as Cassius. It's not your fault, Shara. I let my emotions get the best of me, and I was careless as well. No, you guys did a great job. Your on-site investigation of the mayor's residence was flawless, too. Don't you think you should recommend them, Ina? Yes, I was thinking the same thing as well. Recommend? What do you mean? Hold your horses. First comes the payment for a job well done. And with that, we got 53 of the 53 for the prologue. This is for you both, and take this as well. This is... As of now, you are both junior bracers. In other words, bracers in training. In order to become senior bracers, you'll need to receive recommendations from all regional branches in the kingdom. This is your recommendation for the Relent branch. Is it really okay for us to have this? I had heard in order to become a full-fledged bracer, we'd need to achieve something fairly noteworthy. I think in light of the jobs performed in your father's stead and your great showing here, your achievements are sufficient. However, those achievements are only for your work here in Relent. You'll need to receive recommendations from the other regional branches after achieving success there as well. Bose, Ruan, Zeiss, and finally, Gronsel. You've still got a long road ahead of you. Even so, I'm really happy. It was worth all the hard work. Now that we've come this far, don't you think we should visit the other regions too, Joshua? I figured you'd say as much. I agree with you, but we can't decide this all by ourselves. We should discuss it with Dad when he gets home. Right. Oh, that's the telephone, right? Hello, this is the Bracers Guild, Relent branch in the Liberl Kingdom. Ah, it's been a while since we last talked, hasn't it? I see. Are you sure? That's terrible. I wonder if something's happened. It looks that way to me. Yes, that's right. He left on business the other day. What? I apologize, but this is a little difficult to believe. Understood. I'll pass the news on to his family. They'll be fine. They're bracers too. Yes, and if you hear anything else, please let me know. What's wrong, Ina? It's unusual for you to be surprised like that. Who was calling? The Bose branch. Something terrible has happened. The airliner, Linde, has disappeared over the Bose region. What? How is that possible? I don't know any of the details, but the Royal Army is currently conducting a wide-scale search. Due to this event, all other flights have been postponed. Well, that explains the backup at the landing port. And... Ina? Estelle? Joshua? Please brace yourselves. Your father, Cassius, was aboard the airliner, which went missing. What? Impossible! There's got to be some sort of mistake. It seems his name was on the passenger list. Liberl Bracer Guild, Roland Branch, Senior Bracer, Cassius Bright, 45. Prologue, A Father's Love, A New Beginning. End. We're not ending there, though. Both because it's been a little while and because we're only an hour in. We're going to go for a little while tonight, I think. Hopefully, to a certain someone's introduction. But I can't guarantee that. Estelle, are you in there? Joshua? Dinner's ready. Just to let you know, we'll be having roasted basil chicken, onion, and soup gratin. That sounds so good. I'll come down later, so why don't you two go ahead and eat? Alright. Well, make sure to come down before your food gets cold. The Wheel of Fortune card. Again. Something really is going on. I just can't see what it is. Where's Estelle? She said to go ahead and eat without her. She didn't seem to have an appetite. I see. She took the news a lot better than I thought she would. It's not surprising she didn't want to come out of her room, seeing as how close she is with her father. I agree. So what do you think about all this, Shara? Is it an accident or an incident? To be honest, I couldn't say either way. Your dad is a top-class bracer. When it comes to crisis management, he's the best there is. Whichever it is, if your father happens to be there, it will be resolved. But the fact is, an airliner, along with your father, has gone missing. In other words, what you're trying to say is things that shouldn't have happened, right? Don't lose heart on me now. You'll need to be a stout wall of support and bear Estelle up. I'll get to work tomorrow to see what I can find out. Man, it sure smells good down here. I can't stand it any longer. What? Estelle, are you okay? I'm so hungry I thought I was going to pass out. Oh, this looks so good. Bon appetit. Aren't you two having any? This is great. The basil flavor really comes out when you roast it. You sure know how to cook, Joshua. Well, thanks. Come on, Shara, don't just sit there. Don't you just sit there, too. Do you want to drink some of my dad's brandy from a secret stash? I'm pretty sure there's a bottle of Steinrose that's about 20 years old in there. Did you say Steinrose? And 20 years old, too? Shara, what do you think you're doing? Sorry, Estelle. I'm going to have to pass this time. By the way, what were you doing up in your room? You didn't come down even after Joshua called you for supper. Huh? Oh, right. I was just looking for some extra underwear. I was having a bit of trouble finding one of my favorites because it was stuffed in the back of one of the drawers. Underwear? Oh, and a set of gear for traveling. I mean, who knows how long we'll be gone. So I figured as long as we're prepared, we'll have nothing to worry about. So what you're saying is you intend to head to Bose to find your father? Well, duh. That's a no-brainer. And while I can't imagine anything bad had happened to him, despite his horrible luck, waiting around just doesn't suit me, so I'm going to go check things out for myself. You really are something else. Whether it's your positive attitude or thick skin, I can't say, but... What? You're so rude, Joshua. But you are coming along too, right? Of course. However, it looks like all airliner flights have been cancelled until the Army finishes their search. Seems like the only way to Bose is on foot. Walk to Bose, huh? I wonder how long that's going to take. For a bracer on foot, if they hurry, they can make there in about half a day. But that's the route you're taking. But if that's the route you're taking, that makes things easy. I think I'll tag along as well. Really? You'll come with us? But aren't you busy with a bunch of other jobs? Hey, I trained under your father, right? Did you honestly think I'd just sit here when something could have happened to the person I owe so much to? I'm going to talk to Ina and have her pass my job at the guild to another member. Shara. We really appreciate this, Shara. You really shouldn't be thanking me. I can't just leave a job as big as this to a bunch of newbies. I hate to say it, but you're probably right. Oh well, since Shara's along for the ride now, I do feel a bit more confident. We appreciate you coming with us. Myself as well. Anyway, let's make sure to drop by the guild tomorrow morning before we leave. I need to explain the situation to Ina. Chapter 1. Disappearance of the Linde. And before we actually move on, I'm moving my tutorial forward. Not tutorial, the guide forward. Because I want to make sure we don't miss anything. Because you can always miss things. Oh, so often. I understand the situation now. To be frank, though, with Scheherazade taking off after Cassius, I'm going to be really short-handed. But since this involves him directly, please don't worry about anything. I really appreciate this, Ina. Make good use of Ridge while we're gone. He should be able to deal with at least 3 times his normal workload. Don't you think that's a bit harsh? Don't worry, if things get too hectic, I'll ask for help from the Grand Cell branch. By the way, Scheherazade, can I get a minute? I'd like to talk to you about the job you were going to do. No problem. Estelle, Joshua, could I have you 2 wait upstairs? I'll be done in a minute. Understood. Shara? If we're going to be waiting, would you mind if we did in front of the clock tower? I'd like to say hi to someone. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, then let's meet up in front of the clock tower. As soon as I'm done here, I'll head over there myself. Got it. Come on, Joshua. Sure. Septian Calendar, 1075. Erected in partnership with the Liberl royal family, Septian Church, and Rolent City. Septian Calendar, 1192. Destroyed in the 100 Days' War when Rolent was bombarded by the Erebonian Imperial Army. Septian Calendar, 1197. Rebuilt with the cooperation of the citizens of Rolent. Every time I see this clock tower, I always think they sure did a superb job restoring it after the war. You can sure feel the spirit of Rolent's people from this. Estelle? Joshua? What do you think about going up with me and waiting until Shara shows up? You mean the clock tower? Clock tower? Sure, I don't mind. Okay, come on. The morning air is so refreshing. Hey look, Joshua. We can see our house. We can see the house from here. You're right. I can see the roof. But you want to tell me what's going on since you've avoided coming up here? Since you've always avoided coming up here? I was under the impression that you didn't like this place. I like this place, but I just can't casually come up here. Because this is the place where my mom died. What? "10 years ago, during the war. When the Imperial Army surrounded Relent, they bombarded the symbol of the city, the clock tower, to try to get the citizens to surrender. This was at the time Dad was fighting in the Royal Army. I wanted to see who he was fighting against, so I climbed up the clock tower. And when the bombardment started, I couldn't get away. When I came to, I hardly had a scratch on me. My mother had saved me. I was wrapped tightly in her arms, shielded from the rubble. As I cried, she sang my favorite lullaby. But when they finally dug us free, after the war ended and this place had been rebuilt, I avoided coming here for the most part. It's not because I have painful memories of this place, though. It's just, when I come here, a part of me wants so much to draw on her strength. Plus, I felt that I can't be strong like her if I'm always trying to rely on her. Estelle. But today is okay, right? Relying on her just this once? Asking her to bring Dad home safely. Asking her to protect him. Of course it is. And don't worry. Dad's safe for sure. Your mother's protecting him. So there's no doubt in my mind that he's safe. And if he happens to be in a bit of trouble, then you can come to his rescue. Just like your mother did for you, you can do the same for your dad. And don't forget, I'm here too. I'm here to help you too. Joshua. I know I can't completely understand everything you've been through, but I can stay here by your side as I am now. And if you need a shoulder to cry on, you've always got mine. So... Huh? Joshua, you're trying too hard. You shouldn't say things like that so lightly. What do you mean? If I were any other girl, I would have totally misinterpreted your intentions just now. You are seriously the type who's going to have problems with romantic relationships in the future. I'm already starting to get worried. Well, excuse me for trying to be nice. Why do you have to be like that when someone's genuinely worried about you? Thanks for cheering me up, Joshua. I feel a lot better now. I guess as long as I get some kind of thanks, it was worth looking like a complete fool. But you are unbelievable. Don't be so mad. I'm really thankful, believe it or not. So how about we get down from here, huh? I'm sure Shara's waiting for us. You're probably right. Poor Joshua. Mom, I finally realized why I wanted to become a bracer. It's so I could become strong. And protect others just like you. So please watch and see. I won't fail to bring Dad safely. I won't fail to bring Dad home again. Safe again. You two had such a cute scene going on up there. Why, my cheeks even feel a bit hot just thinking about it. What's that supposed to mean? You were spying on us? Give me some credit, will you? I just happened to see you when I looked up to check the time. I sure wish I had an orbital camera to get a shot of that view. Come on. What are you trying to say, Shara? That's called family bonding, plain and simple. It's kind of like your habit of hugging everyone after your third bottle of wine. Let's not get into that. What's with the sigh? You really don't know how to take a joke, do you? Well, whatever. Did you say hi to Lena while you were up there? Yeah. I even asked her for her to watch over Dad. I see. Then I guess it looks like I think you're all set. You know, Lena's protection is equal to that of the goddess herself. Your dad's safety is pretty much guaranteed. I think you may be giving her a little too much credit. Now that you mention it, you met Estelle's mother, right? Before, right, Shara? Yeah, when I was a child. I was still in the troupe at the time. A troupe? Yeah, a troupe in a traveling circus. Cher was the dancer. Although it was a long time ago, we first met when she came to Relent with the circus. 12 years ago, to be exact, I was 11 and Estelle was 4. And because of that chance encounter, when I became a bracer and I trained under your father. I didn't know that. Maybe I'll tell you about it sometime, when we get a chance. Are you ready to head out for Bose? With the airliner flights cancelled, we'll have to make our way to Bose the old-fashioned way, by foot. First, we'll need to make our way to the Verte Bridge checkpoint, which sits on the border of the Bose region. Verte Bridge is located at the west end of the Milch Main Road. Looks like we're all set, so let's go! If I remember correctly, as much as, yeah, I want to go find someone. And, oh, we actually do have a quest. We need to go talk to Father Divine. I am very glad that I decided to come here, but I wanted to come up to talk to Ridge. Shara, I heard you're taking these two and heading to Bose. Yep, that's right. Without Cassius around, we'll be able to handle the jobs? What are you babbling about? You're supposed to be a man, right? The work may get a bit tougher to deal with while we're gone, but I'm counting on you. Don't let me down. I'll do my best. So, we need to go over here and talk to Father Divine. Well, good morning, everyone. Are you going on a journey somewhere? Yeah, just over to Bose. Is that so? Then in that case, could I ask a favor of you? I had wanted to send Father Holstein a letter, but the airliners are grounded. So how about it? Can I get you to deliver this letter while you're there in Bose? We'll accept that. And I'm going to double check. That we're not missing any more quests. What? Guide, how could you miss that quest? Oh, okay, they don't miss it. They just don't actually say anything about it in this guide. In their big box that they put everything else in. Probably just because it's go talk to Father Divine, then go talk to to Father Holstein when you get to Bose. And one last thing. We can buy some food from here. In fact, most of those we hadn't bought yet. So that works out. Stuff our faces! So now we have all 4 recipes from here. We also want to go and buy the newspaper. As I've said before, we're going to attempt to get every book that's in the game. It's not quite as important in this game as it is in future games, except for one of them. But it's a good habit to get into if you get into the Legend of Heroes series. Collecting the books can give you more lore that kind of happens in the background, open you up to the background of some characters they get introduced later in the series. He's here anyway. We're not going to just ignore the Shining Palm. I can't do that. Yeah, we're going to do this. Joshua is going to smack one with Shadow Spear. Not get the KO, but who cares. Try to kill one with a critical sever. Didn't work, but who cares. And there's some quick 7th. We don't care. In fact, if I'm honest, I'm just going to use Tier. That way Joshua gets that CP right away. And Shadow Spear. Let's see if we can kill it. Nope. Oh well. 66 Sepith of each type. If the game wants to give it to us after all. And here we go. Hey Scott, how you doing? Oh, hold on. Because I tabbed over. My guide got minimized. Hello there. Are you heading for the boat? No. Are you headed for Bose? We are. But how did you know? No, we weren't just visiting again. Well, a number of people like yourselves have been passing through lately. Exponentially more than usual. Is that because the flights have been suspended in the airspace over Bose? Yeah, talking. That's exactly what happened. You wouldn't believe how busy this place has been because of it. Well, the Royal Army is responsible for all the restricted flights. So you're really not in a position to complain. Yeah, I guess you're right about that. Oh, and another thing. Traffic through the checkpoint is also being regulated. If you want to go through here, you'll have to get a pass from the chief warrant officer next door. Okay. So, we gotta go in here and get our pass. Well, if it isn't Estelle, and Joshua too. Hello, Mr. Ashton. And this is Scheherazade, if I remember correctly, right? Good afternoon, sir. We'd like to cross over into the Bose region, so we were wondering about getting a pass. Let me guess, this has something to do with the Linde, doesn't it? Yeah. Goodness, Cassius was aboard. This is major. I'll issue you a pass right away. Thank you, sir. But is it alright if you issue us a pass just like this? What are you talking about? I know you kids by face. As a member of the Royal Army, I should do my best to cooperate with the Racer Guild. Oh, but one other thing. Huh? Be careful if you have any errands to run at Hocken Gate, north of here. You might want to hide your identities as bracers, sir. What do you mean? I'm sorry, but I can't say any more about the matter. But if you intend to investigate this incident, please do so with discretion. I pray to Idios for Cassius' safe return. Idios, yeah. I've actually heard the pronunciation and I still get it wrong every time. Alright, we got one. Well, that was quick. Okay then, how about I open the gate for you? Yeah, Scott, open the gate for us. I get this opportunity. I can't pass it up. Alright, you're clear to go on through. Once you cross over, you won't be able to come back unless you get a pass from the other side. Please be aware of that before you cross. Got it. Okay. We're going to drop a save here, just in case. I think I got everything, but it never hurts to have a backup save. Then we got Private Antos. We don't really care about their dialogue too much, but I just figured I'd talk to them anyway. Oh, They got a little waiting area. In the second game, well, there will probably be a fishing spot here. No fishing in the first game, though, I don't believe. Except for one moment. Oh, wait. Not everyone has full EP. Let's heal. Especially because we're in a new area, so we're no longer actually over-leveled. Alright. Let's fight monsters! We'll do a soul blur. Ah, he got a critical. That's not fun. This guy's weak to wind and fire, so we're gonna smack him up good. I don't remember if this guy explodes. He looks like he might, which is why I'm a little worried for Scheherazade here. Estelle should have the health to handle it. He doesn't. Good. And no, I didn't actually want to be on that side of him, because these guys kind of hurt. We're just gonna smack him. Smack him up good. And I'll have to look up where Chapter 1's Shining Palms are. Oh, right. We have a big monster. This is actually for a quest that we actually have. Oh, is it happening again? Can anyone else confirm? Scott is saying he can't hear anything. Is it me as well? Oh, it's back? Okay. I just wanted to make sure. Okay, so these guys... The small ones are all weak to wind. So, we're going to do an aerial right here. Okay. I just wanted to make sure that it was all working. And we'll do a Chaos brand on the big guy. Oh, that's not good. That's really not good. However, we confused the big guy. Hopefully we don't kill these guys in one hit. I don't think we should. Didn't think so. Oh boy. This is really not good. This one's a retry. Luckily, I think this second attempt should work just fine. We're doing pretty much the same thing. Well, except for that. They actually attacked Estelle in the first turn this time. Chaos Brand. Oh no. I can't reach Joshua. Estelle's surrounded. Well, this one's another bum attempt. Possibly. We're just gonna try to kill 2 of them. Okay. This one just isn't liking us. We're gonna just try to take these 3 out immediately. Because I know where the first one's gonna go. He's attacking there. Because I taunted with Estelle. And we got a critical on them. So now we just heal up Estelle. Easy enough. And Ariel again. Let's see, we don't have any way of healing that, so I'm just going to Chaos Brand. Heal Estelle. And again. And we're going to Murderize. There we go. Took us a couple of attempts, but I knew we were going to be able to do it without grinding up any. Because we were close every single attempt. I just didn't want anyone dying. So, north takes us to Nebel Valley. I need to check if there's anything we need to go and do there. Yes, there is. We technically don't need to do this. Oh, I'm definitely getting some frame drops. That's just my computer being my computer. We're not going to be fighting these enemies. They're actually much tougher than us. Ah, the frame drops. Doesn't like this area while I'm streaming. This is where we're going. Hello, Wilmer. There's not much I can offer you. We're going to share a meal. The Abaddon Potluck. And we're going to buy some red tail soup. Oh, actually, while we're here, I'm going to buy 15 of all of the status healing items. And there. Just top up our stuff right now. Oh, right. Abaddon Potluck. It has a random effect. You'll notice that everyone's very low health right now. But Joshua and Shara also have at least 100 CP, where they didn't have that much going into that. So the effect of it is it either takes them up takes them up 100 CP, but reduces them to 1 health, or it does nothing. Oh, there was a bed nearby, so I could have healed. But we're not going to really care. Yeah, but we've already beat the Queen Scorpion, so there's no fights that we have to do for a little bit. I say as I get surprise attacked by this guy. To be fair, Estelle was the only one that wasn't at 100 CP, so that works out. Let's see. I'm just seeing if there's anything we're supposed to be doing. Nope, Nebel Valley we don't need to go back to for a little bit. Oh, wait, I forgot to actually revive Estelle first. You saw nothing. That's fine. Weak to water. I don't have water. At least not on Shara. Technically, I should be diversifying her magic output, but I don't care enough at the moment. Oh, right. Enemies can call for backup now. Not every enemy, obviously, but a good number of them. We're going to heal Estelle first. There you go, Estelle. Smack him good. And we'll do a soul blur. Because if it doesn't kill him, it might faint him. Or it could do neither. Oh well. The status we resisted, of course, was poison. Everyone on our team has an anti-poison accessory. And look at that, we got more than just one experience from each of them. What's that headed this way? Well, if it isn't Scheherazade, how have you been? Fine. I haven't seen you in a while either. What are you up to? As you can see, I'm doing an escort job. I'm sure you've heard about all the airliners being grounded after the Linde incident, right? Because of that, we have to move all this cargo to the Royal City by ground transport. I see. Well, your efforts are appreciated. So how about yourself? What are you doing with these youngsters? Don't tell me you're looking into the incident. That was the plan. Why? Do you know something we should be aware of? Well, I think it would be best if you spoke with Legrand about it at the Bose branch. Anyway, I've got to get going. Catch you later. Oh, I think we're going to have just enough time to introduce my favorite character. First Mr. Ashton, and now him. Everyone keeps hinting at something, but no one will just come out and say it. I wonder what's up. Well, there must be a good reason for it, and we'll probably find our answers at the Bose branch. Agreed. If we do as he suggests and ask Legrand about it, we may just get a clue as to what's going on. Anyway, let's get moving. I won't spoil anyone as to what's going on. Let's see. Sorry for the spinning, I'm just going up slightly in my guide. And I don't want to pause the music, so... because I like the music of this game. I like Falcom's music in general. They do a fantastic job. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think there's any chests on this road. There technically were a bunch in the valley we came from. Oh boy, I think this is a big monster again, so we're gonna heal up. Oh wait, no it's not. I think there's a variant later on, which is a big version of this. That's why I was thinking that. Soul Blur. And Shadow Spear. And Firebolt. And also, I'm not acknowledging that you said you saw everything, Scott, because you saw nothing. There was nothing to see. Therefore, you saw nothing. We want to just kill this thing quickly. Now that we have the Abaddon Potluck and a ready source of Firefly fungus nearby, we don't really care if we run out of CP. Granted, that's exactly why I wanted to kill him quickly, and then that happened anyway. Oh boy. We're gonna taunt. Hey, he just missed. I'm okay with this. We're gonna lightning. Soul Blur. And Smack. That went poorly. Well, this will start us back at the beginning of the fight. Oh boy. To be fair, these things aren't easy, but a lot of that was me. I don't even deny it. Lightning. Thunderbolts and lightning. Very, very frightening. Let's taunt. That way, we can do that. We're actually going to do a boosted up Sever. And use a Tear Bomb just in case. Oh, of course he just two-shots us. Well, I'd like to say I'm embarrassed, but I'm too embarrassed to admit that. No, seriously, this is embarrassing. He even just one-shot Estelle with Shadow Spear. Because Shadow Spear has a chance of just instant KO. I think I've mentioned that already, but yeah, no, that hurt. That's not even fair. Yep, don't care. I want this thing dead. There. Oh yeah, that gave me 30 experience on everyone. That was not an enemy we were supposed to be fighting yet. I beat it. That's what matters. So, up north is Hocken Gate. We'll be going there later anyway. So for now, we're avoiding the area and going straight to Bose. Don't worry, we'll be going to Hocken Gate. We finally made it here. This is a commercial city of Bose, which sits at the heart of the Bose region. Wow, this definitely looks like a city. Of the 5 major cities in Liberl, this one comes next after the Royal City. Compared to Roland, the buildings here are made of stone and seem a lot bigger. Does anyone have any idea what that huge building is over there? That's the Bose Market, an indoor marketplace made up of various shops. Food, clothing, sundry goods, furniture, books, and so on. You can pretty much buy everything here with the exception of weapons and ornaments. It's not surprising they call this place a commercial city. Man, I really wish this trip could have been for shopping. Maybe some other time. Let's stop by the guild and find out what's going on regarding the incident. Oh, alright. Just so you know, the Bracer Guild is right over there. We're actually going to be going into the market. Hey look! Dorothy! Huh? Dorothy? Is that you? Wow, look at all the stuff they're selling here. I'm getting a kink in my neck just turning my head to try to take all of it in. She's so into her surroundings, it looks like she can't even hear you. So we got the pharmacy here. I want to say, yes, we've got our weapon shop here. We've got the laundry pole. And there is a reason we're buying them still, even though the laundry pole is weaker than the one we have equipped. Because there is an achievement that I don't have in this game because of a mislabeled item where you have to at least have one of every item throughout a playthrough. One of every weapon. The mislabeled one comes next chapter. But yeah, the laundry pole isn't bad. It's only 3 power less, but it still gets more range. We're not going to worry about that right now. We're going to equip the paring knives to Joshua. Then we've got a bookstore here. We need to buy Carnelia Chapter 2. If for some reason you sold Chapter 1, you can rebuy it here. I don't recommend you sell any of them. Then we have sweet sponge cake and floral jelly here. we've got Strega J, which is just better footwear. And we can buy a red scarf, but we don't care. So let's equip the Strega J's to Estelle and Scheherazade. And we're just checking out the rest of the shops really quickly. These two shops are just ingredient shops, so you can ignore them for the most part. Anything else interesting in here? Not really. However, these two become important later. We're not going to talk to them right now, just to keep them a surprise. Excuse me. You're Father Holstein, right? Oh ho ho! Indeed I am. But how may I help you? This is for you. It's a letter from Father Divine in Rolent. Ho ho ho! Is this for me? Thank you very much for delivering this. However, a letter from Father Divine could only mean... Ah yes, he's come up with a new formula. Eh? A new formula for what? Oh ho ho! Don't tell me you didn't know. Father Divine is a master of medicine, known throughout Liberl for his skills in the healing arts. In fact, he was well known for this even back when he was at Grancel Cathedral. Really? Even after he took up his new post as a father in Rolent, he has continued his research without fail. And when he discovers an effective medicine, he shares his knowledge with the rest of us. We bracers also use medicine created by Father Divine on a daily basis. So in a way, we're being supported in our work from behind the scenes. I had no idea. It would have been nice if he had at least mentioned it to us. But it's like him not to, since he never talks about himself. Ain't that the truth? Father Divine is very strict with himself. Whenever he admonishes someone, he is always admonishing himself as well. This is one attitude I think all young children these days should learn. Although, it'd be a bit difficult for me to learn at this ripe age. Ho ho ho. Yeah, ha ha ha, or whatever. Well, how about we just try to work hard, without overreaching ourselves. I appreciate you coming all the way to deliver, all the way up from Rolent to deliver this letter today. Oh, Idios. Oh, Adios, goddess of the firmament. Please protect these souls as you guide them in their daily lives. And now we have delivered the letter. Alright. So, this is just me seeing if a certain thing is here. Nope. The incident must have already happened. Oh, Scheherazade, you arrived a lot sooner than I expected. I appreciate you coming out all the way from Rolent. It's been a while, hasn't it, Legrand? Did someone tell you we were coming ahead of time? Yes, I received a call from Ina not that long ago. So that means these two kids, it's with your Cassius's children. Yes, that's right. It's nice to meet you, sir. I'm Estelle Bright. And I'm Joshua Bright. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm Legrand. I oversee the Bose branch. Your father and I go way back. Just call me Legrand. Sure, we'll do that. That said, could you give us an update on the missing airliner incident? Yes, about that. The Royal Army is still continuing its search. However, with the Army's current restrictions on information, no public updates of the situation have been made. And not only has the general public been kept in the dark, but the Guild hasn't heard a word either. Really? Why not? Aren't the Army and the Guild supposed to be cooperating together? Well, that's the way it is on the surface anyway, but in actuality there's a lot of opposition between both parties on a number of aspects. So pretty much what you're saying is that it's a bunch of jurisdictional disputes, right? I hate to admit it, but that's the situation. In addition, General Morgan has gotten involved. Did you say General Morgan? Great. Now it looks like things are going to be Now it really looks like things are going to be a pain. General Morgan? Who's that? He's famous for repelling the Imperial Army's invasion 10 years ago. You should have read about him in the history books. Amazingly enough, I don't recall the name. So what's the big deal with this famous guy anyway? From what I've heard, he's not the biggest fan of the Bracers Guild. Hates Bracers, in fact. It seems he even makes it a point to routinely assert that there's no need for the Bracers Guild. Sounds like a real whack job to me. So what you're saying is that we're not getting any information because of this general. That's not really important at the moment. What really matters is that Bracers are prohibited from entering the region they are investigating. Because of that, it's causing conflict with our other work. But we came all the way here from homeland. If that's the way it's going to be, then it's time to duel it out with this general to decide who gets to investigate the incident. You're talking like a crazy person, Estelle. Keep her cool, Bracer. There are other ways, such as a request we received from the mayor concerning the incident. She asked we conduct an investigation from the guild side, separate from the army. Well, that's encouraging news. If it's an official request from the mayor, it'll be a great pretext for us to conduct our own investigation. I see. Well, isn't this perfect timing? Legrand will accept the mayor's request. That sounds fine to me. But before you go, you two are junior bracers, right? Yeah, why? Junior bracers, so to speak, are members in training, registered at various branches. In short, their performance is monitored by the branch where they're currently registered. And right now, for you two, that would be Roland. So what you're trying to say is that we have to change our registration if you want to accept jobs here, right? You've got it. Here, all you need to do is sign these forms to transfer your registration. Sure. Our names go here, and... Alright, looks like everything is in order. Junior Bracers, Estelle and Joshua. As of this day, at 15:20, your registration at the Bose branch has been approved. This means that you are now members of the Bose branch. So you know, once you become a senior bracer, you can do any job without being registered to a particular branch. But on the flip side, your duties and responsibilities increase as well. Understood. So pretty much, we're still newbies. Well, it looks like now I'll be able to entrust you with the mayor's request. The mayor's residence is near the west gate. You should go there and talk to her directly. We'll do that. Understood. Before we do that, though, we want to look at the different quests we have and report 2 of them in. In fact, yeah, we do want to do that right now. So I'm going to find the hotel, because one of these quests we want to do now. We also want to check out the bar and eat some cheese risotto. Risotto. I don't know how to pronounce it. And buy some mouthful soup. And while we're here... Oh, nope, he's not. I was thinking we'd see Nihon there. Let's see. Oh, it's in Southern Bose, isn't it? Okay. As is the Orbital shop. As is the weapons shop. This is where we're actually supposed to get our weapons. Oh. We don't have enough money. Let's fix that, shall we? We already have a pile rod. We don't have any of the others. I might call it here then, because I'm going to do the infinite mirror exploit off screen. That way no one has to watch me go back and forth with that, because that's not very fun. And then we'll continue next time. Let me just get myself positioned. Let's see, flake potato, crisp onion. Oh, are you kidding me? He doesn't sell all of the things we need? What's the one that he didn't have? Milled flour, of course. Okay. Of course it had to be the milled flour of all things that he didn't have. Here, you know what? Rather than do that, I'm going to get some money this way. That way we don't have to end quite yet. So disregard what I said. We're selling some Sepith instead. I said nothing. Dual razors for Joshua, and the blitz for Scheherazade. Wait, the work boots are better than the Stregas. No! How could this happen to me? Okay, so that we can sell everything, we'll unequip it all. I'm going to keep the weapons just so I have a better idea of what we have. Sell the Stregas. I'm kind of sad that I spent the money on them now. And we still don't have enough. We'll turn it in a bit more Sepith. And we're going to want some lighters, because there are going to be enemies that inflict freeze in the future. In fact, I'm going to equip those instead of the silver earrings, because freeze is annoying. This isn't Pokemon freeze. Freeze in Legend of Heroes is you can't move and you take damage. Not a fun combo, let me tell you. Let's see, that takes us to the airport, the bar, Hotel Freight. Perfect. So yeah, off screen I'll grind up some more Sepith and grind up some more money so that we can continue now. Because for the moment, we want to be going this direction. Look, a chest! Reviving Ball. This chest is empty. So very empty. Oh look, chicken. It's a chicken. And I'm pretty sure at this point we don't need Estelle to be over there, but we're gonna just tossed her over there. Just because. Yep, all the empty. Chest dialogue is the best. No chests here. So, if I remember correctly, yeah, we are going to the Ravenue path. We're not heading all the way to the village, though we can. We just want to head here a little early. Yeah, he still takes good damage from wind, so... There we go. And I'm going to save here, just in case. Because, as I've said in the past, Nightmare difficulty does not care about you. It will beat you up. It will knock you down. Oh, wait. Okay, yeah. This is right. So this is Ravenue Village, huh? Talking, I can't do it. This sure is a peaceful place. Look, there's an orchard. This village is known for its production of fruit, but it used to have a rich mining history. Talking, I just can't do it today. I've heard there's an old abandoned septium mine just north of here. You seem to know a lot about this place. Have you been here before? Yeah, when I was training to become a senior bracer. During that time, I covered the whole kingdom on foot without an airliner. Sorry, needed a drink. Why? An airliner would have been so much more convenient. Airliners are certainly convenient, but they only go to the 5 major cities. If you get used to their convenience, your attention won't reach other places. You should first travel on foot and see places you should protect with your own eyes. It is pretty much the way your father recommended me to go about my training. Dad really said that. There's certainly the possibility that if an incident occurs in a place you're unfamiliar with, you could end up getting there too late. Also, it would be pretty advantageous to know the geography when chasing a criminal. That's exactly right. It might be a good idea for you to take on that challenge if you have some time. So, we need to go talk to the mayor. I want to say he's in here. Nope, nope. He's in the orchard. Maybe. Elder's house. Here's where we're going. Huh? Might you be the ones from the Bracers Guild? Did you see their request on the bulletin board? Yep, we sure did. This is wonderful. My name is Ryson, and I guess you could say that I'm the elder of this village. As I'm sure you're already aware, there's a vicious monster roaming the trail behind the village. So do you know what kind of monster has taken up residence in that area? No, I don't think anyone's got a good look at the thing. However, it may be one which lies in wait for its prey. When the mine was active years ago, this type of monster often appeared and harassed workers. I see. So it lies in wait, huh? It's going to be a pain to find then. I'm going down because I think this one has a little something to it. No, there's not. Okay. Sorry, I just wanted to find out. It looks like we'll just have to hit the trail and see if we find out where it's hiding. After the mine is abandoned, the people stopped going up that way. We believed that the monsters had gone into slumber. So why in the world would is one appearing now? It's almost time for us to begin planting saplings this year. As a way to keep the villagers from worrying, I've had Figaro standing guard at the gate, and not told anyone else about the monster. Please exterminate the monster as soon as you can. Let's see. Little graveyard up here. This place is also something that's important to a character we meet later on, but we don't need to worry about that. Instead, we're going up the trail. It told us to go west, so we're going to go east first. Let's see. Yeah, we're going to hit everywhere but the abandoned mine area. That way we can see if we can find a chest. Oh, chest! Beast steak. Nope, still empty. Let's check again. Maybe it's not. Nope, still empty. Ah, chest dialogue. You are wonderful. Okay, I don't remember if this is a monster chest, so we're gonna save. Death Blow 2. And this... Oh, right. Death Blow 2 is a one-time thing. Yeah, we're going to equip to Estelle. We'll get rid of Impede and give her Death Blow 2. Meaning we're not attacking with her until the big fight. Don't care, we're running. I'll heal that damage up. The chest is empty, but it wouldn't be empty if you put something in it. Let's heal up. This is just me double checking that I actually talked to the chest over here. Reduced to searching empty chests. That's really sad. And now, We head over this way, towards the abandoned mine. And we'll be seeing our monster soon. But of course, we check all the dead ends, because there's always a chance of a chest. And it takes me time to scroll in my guide to find out where chests are. Here we go. Big ol' monster boy. If he's going to be KO'able... Oh, look. There we go. That is why we saved Death Blow 2. It's gone now, but one-shot the boss. Yikes! That scared the heck out of me. I wasn't expecting a monster to pop out like that. It looks like it followed the sound of our footsteps and then attacked us. It almost caught us completely off guard, too. If it had attacked one of the villagers, who knows what might have happened. It's a good thing we took care of it before anyone else ran into it. Agreed. Anyway, we should get back and report to the village elder. Okay, let's go. Oh, actually, we want to fight this guy. Because one of the things we need for one of our quests is tender poultry. Nope, there's not a way to make that work. And I forgot to re-equip Estelle with her quartz. Fine, Joshua will revive you. We spoil you. Yeah. He was a little bit ahead of Estelle. Now Estelle's a little bit ahead of him. These things happen. We'll just put Impede 1 back on Estelle. And use a Revival Balm. Yeah, I was just looking at something. Let's see. Yeah, there are 2 more corridors here, so... Yes, chest! I am error. That chest is error. And then up here is the abandoned mine. We can't do anything here. And in fact, I don't believe we do anything there until the next game. Now, I want to look. We only have 1 tender poultry. We need 5. Nope, there's no way to make that work. So, there we go. And we're gonna use tier on Joshua. Let me see. Monster Guide. Okay. I know those things drop tender poultry. Maybe these things do. Okay, Estelle and Joshua both leveled up. Oh, it's you guys. I just felt some sort of tremor, so... The monster came out after all. Did it? And we took care of it, too. Are you serious? Yep. Consider that monster exterminated. It was a bit feisty, but no problem. Not a problem in the end. Thank Adios. This is wonderful news. It would have been a real mess if we had monster trouble pop up any later. I'll hurry and let the village elder know. You guys really did us a favor. I know there's not much to see in the village, but please enjoy the relaxing atmosphere. We'll do that. Thanks. So, we'll go and let the mayor know. Technically, we don't have to, but... And let me... Okay. Only thing we have left to do is gather that tender poultry. I'm going to check the market here, just in case. Emil General Good. No tender poultry. Don't think the chupacabras have tender poultry. However, something over here might. Oh, one of these guys. Not fun, not fun. Boiler eggs. If the way they look didn't give it away, they explode after you beat them. As much as Ariel won't do as much damage to them, we need to hit them both. There's my monster guide. Okay. Yeah, the only one I can think of would be the chickens. Oh, there's our shiny palm. And they all fled. I didn't even get a chance to think about it. Oh yeah, this is actually a different sort of boiler egg. So we're just going to move Scheherazade away and let it explode. Let's see. That's the Queen Scorpion. They can have Lucky Fangs. Not what we need. The chest has been cleaned out! Villainous! We're just going to go up this way. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, right. This is a monster chest. Oh. Oh, my. We'll be back to that later. There's a place to heal up here, so, Huh? Who's this guy? He looks like a bracer, if you ask me. Hello? Is anyone there? And as unfriendly as ever, aren't you, Sting? Weren't you that bracer in training some time ago? You got it. And thanks to you, I can call myself a senior bracer. I almost didn't recognize you. Do you have some work here at the Bose branch? At the moment, yeah. Right now, we are dealing with a number of incidents, so we're a little short-handed. Any help you can give would be useful. So he's one of Shara's acquaintances, huh? He does seem like a scary guy, if you ask me. That may be so, but at the way he carries himself, he looks pretty capable as a bracer. We're not actually going to be going through the checkpoint, obviously, but I do believe that one of these... Nope. I was going to say, I thought one of the doors actually gave a food court or something. I think I'm thinking cold steel. But yeah, since we've got a lot to handle next time, and I've got some grinding, I think that's a good place to call it. So for now, thanks for tuning in, guys. See you later.